She like the way my waves don't swim, my waves don't swim. She wanna take a ride on my waves. Said she like the way my waves don't swim, my waves don't swim. She wanna take a ride on my waves. She like the way I brush my hair. Said she wanna just hold me down and squeeze me tight. She know I got a girl and really don't care.
What up, Ocean Squad? So I'm in barber school, and this is the first time I got a nice clean fade. Stick around to the end of the video to see the final result. So the customer came into the barber college and he asked me for a high fade. Now it was real good timing that he asked for a high fade, because all the fades I've done up until this point, I kept them pretty low. I didn't want to push the fade too high, but here we go. He in the chair, he asked for the high fade. I went in with confidence, and then I just started using the technique. Now, these videos that I got right here, these aren't instructional videos. These ain't how to cut hair videos. I'm barely just a student in barber school right now, so you shouldn't be listening to me for tips about how to cut hair. This is really just me talking about the process that I'm using and doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking about what I'm doing. I mean, I get to see the final result as I grow with my barbering skills. Now, I've always had an idea on how to do a fade. You know, videos popped up on TikTok, on Instagram. They got videos out how to do fades, but it ain't as easy as they make it look. It ain't as easy as I'm gonna make it look in this video. You gotta actually have some experience. Now, I got most of my experience with fading from practicing on myself. Y'all saw them videos, them old videos where I did the tapering and fading is almost the same, but it's just like a different style in my the way I see it. So the fade go higher, tapers are just in particular areas. So I get the fade line up, as you see, ball to a certain point, and then I go ahead and use this technique that one of my classmates handed over to me, that he got from one of our instructors. And so, you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna be explaining all that, man, because the game is sold, not told. But I used this technique, and I probably couldn't even explain it to y'all like that, because I barely got it down. So yeah, I'm using the technique right now. See how he closing his eyes like that? Bro was really like, he didn't know what to expect. Bro was even cracking his knuckles under the damn the cape. Like, if you fuck this fade up, man, we gonna get a fade after this. That's how I was seeing the dude. But like, if somebody come in my chair and try to fight me, man, they here for a rude awakening, because I crash out, throw everything away, and really run that fade. Or I just mutual combat him and then sue him somehow. But anyways, bro, I wasn't gonna mess bro up, man. So right here, I'm like, I was gonna say halfway through the fade, but this fade really took me an hour and 30 minutes to complete. So shout out to the customer that came into the that, you know what I'm saying, for having patience. But I think he was happy with the final result. It was an hour and 30 minutes later, but and I still saw some stuff I could do to improve, but I had to let him out the chair, because longer than an hour and 30 minutes, man, is just, man, put a movie on at that point. And a lot of people would fall asleep in the chair. But as we can see, I'm on phase 1 of the fade, and all I'm doing is blending up. I got the 0.5 guard on there right now. I'm blending up. I think the clipper is open right now, and you know what I'm saying, I got the comb in the hand, and I'm really doing the I was gonna say tapering, but I'm really doing the fade right now. I'm fading it up, We're phase 1. Man, looking at this video, I look like I know what I'm doing. But the truth is, I do know what I'm doing. I just haven't had the chance to really get like the experience on other people. I don't know if bro sensed it, but yeah, I know what I'm doing, man. But this was one of my first times, so it's like, dang, I didn't know how it was gonna turn out. I I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna keep up this consistency, because people come in with different hair textures, and it's a difference when they come in with a different hair texture. For example, a customer came in, his hair was like real soft, kind of medium texture. So if he got waves, he would have been a medium texture waver. He asked for a fade. I ain't gonna lie, man, that fade, it wasn't good. I ain't gonna say I messed him up, but the fade was, I kept it low. Anyways, I'm better now. I got the, you know what I'm saying, I got the secret technique from my classmate that our instructor Chubbs gave him. So shout out to the instructors at my barber college. Man, they really helping me out, man. One of my other instructors gave me the secret technique to speed up my haircuts, but I gotta really make sure I'm keeping fades even and all of that. Once I'm real confident with the technique, you know, I got everything memorized, and I'll be able to speed up my haircuts. Good thing that I asked the customer about what length he wanted to keep the top of his hair, and that's when he let me know that he has 2 alopecia spots, and I noticed them right when he let me know. If he didn't let me know, then I would have went over the hair, and then it would have been light right there. And I've heard this before. I already been cognizant of this, but as a new student barber, it's something that I wasn't like having the eye to look for. So yeah, I gotta pay attention to that in the future, especially when after I graduate. But I'm gonna pick that up in school. Make sure I check out the hair, examine it real close, so I can notice spots like that. But anyways, the fade coming out clean at this point. But yeah, I called in the senior. I called in one of my senior classmates. He came over to assist, because I asked for some tips on how to cut those alopecia areas. As you can see, when the customer kind of looked, you could see the little 2 light spots. So my senior classmate came in, you know what I'm saying, gave me some tips about the alopecia spot and helped me out with the hairline portion. Shout out to AR, the architect, about to graduate, I don't know, probably in a couple months or something, because he is in the senior lounge. After that I took back over. But yeah, man, the fade is really, I think it's good, you know what I'm saying? Although ever since studying hair so much, I could tell when the fade ain't that good. When I was younger, I couldn't really tell if a fade was good or not. As I started cutting my friend's hair back in 2017 and looking, you know what I'm saying, I know when the fade is good. I've seen some of my best haircuts that I had, so I know like when the fade is good, blurry and all of that. Overall, man, I'm proud of that haircut. It is good. Look at it, it's good to me. I mean, I could have blurred that one of that right there. You see where I touched right there? Yeah, it was an hour and 30 minutes into the cut, man. So I wasn't gonna keep him there much longer. Shout out to one of the customers got upset one time. I had to call the instructor over to finish him up, because you know what I'm saying, he was getting kind of, I could sense he was getting annoyed because he was there for a long time. But you know what I'm saying, I'm getting better with my haircuts. I think it's speeding up. We're gonna see how my results come out in the future. These are the final photos of the haircut. Final, you know what I'm saying, 360 of how the haircut look all around. And man, what y'all think? Let me know in the comments. As though it matter though, because some of y'all motherfuckers gonna be like, oh, that shit, that ain't a good cut. Man, forget it, man. That's a good cut to me as a barber student, a new student. But look at the fade I did earlier in the week on the older customer. This was when I didn't really have the technique down, and I wasn't even following the instructions that my other classmate had gave me. I was kind of hesitant because I had my own little technique that I had going. I kept the fades low, especially towards the back. But now that I look at it, Now that I look at it, I think that look good for the older gentleman, the way I did the fade, compared to like if the old guy had the fade like the younger dude. So I might give the older customers the fade that go lower, because I think that complement the hair shape. Go and this go to show I was cutting some hair, and I'm like thinking, they was telling me what they want, and I was thinking like, I don't think that's gonna look good. I don't know why they're asking for that when I think that this look better. But that's when I really learned from experience. Like, some barbers will really cut your hair how they want to because they think it look better. So I had to just let go of my ego, you know what I'm saying, and be like to myself, like, just do what they ask. Regardless if I think keeping it at a higher length would be look better. It's not about what I want. And so yeah, it's all a learning process. But boost the like button, share this somewhere, you know what I'm saying, in Facebook groups, anywhere. And yeah, y'all, 360 Wave Process Rashad, I'm out.